AITA for saying it's easy to be a perfect mom when you don't have kids to someone who's infertile. I 28F have a 2-year-old son. My brother, Tommy 25M has been dating Gianna 22F for a few months now. She's a little judgmental, not of me particularly, but in general. She babysits for other children and constantly judges the parents. She says she'd never let her kids act the way the kids do. Sometimes it makes sense and I agree. Others, she claims that her future kids will never, ever throw a tantrum. They'll accept no the first time, the only time. I've told her good luck with that when it comes to toddlers. My son is learning no and has appropriate consequences for tantrums, but he's learning. It'll happen. It's also important to note that Gia is infertile. She can't have kids without medical intervention or adoption. Saturday night, we went out for my dad's birthday dinner. I messed up and didn't prepare my toddler well enough. He got overstimulated and began melting down. I quickly took him out of the restaurant to calm him down before he could cause a scene. It took all of 5 minutes and we returned. He got food and was all good. Gianna started on my future kids will never act like that in a restaurant. I ignored her. The next day, myself, Tommy, our parents, my son and Gianna went to the mall for an event they were having. My son was playing in a structure and I had my eyes on him. My mom asked me a question and I turned to answer her. When I turned back, he was gone. Panic set in and myself, my parents and Tommy, along with some people nearby began helping me look. It only took a few minutes to find him and he was perfectly fine. He had seen a pretzel cart and wandered off. I was still pretty worked up, holding on to him for dear life. He had never wandered off before. My mom was reassuring me, saying it happened to her with both of us kids. Then I hear Gianna, why weren't you watching him? I tried ignoring her. Then she said I would have never let him wander off. I was already so worked up and upset, I snapped. I said it's easy being a perfect parent when you don't have kids. Come back to me when you do. Gianna got visibly upset. She then made Tommy take her home. Tommy and Gianna have both texted me telling me how insensitive that is since she can't have kids. To me, she talks about having kids all the time, so why is it different for me to say that? AITA?